Hello everybody, welcome to Vigilant Citizen. My name is Josh. Thanks for joining today. You can see that I'm sitting in a little bit different spot today. I usually sit right there on that chair. The reason I'm not today is because I'm recording a little bit later in the afternoon than I normally do, and I was going to be horribly backlit, so much that I would have had to start by introducing myself as welcome to Vigilant Citizen. My name is Silhouette. So I've angled it over here a little bit so that you can actually see me and not just a silhouette. So, as many of you know, I have another channel. It's for board gaming, some video games, things like that, called Black Wolf Gaming. I recently uploaded some videos of board games, myself playing board games with Adam and Stephanie. You might remember Adam as a fine young gentleman who joined me on this channel to talk about the importance of gaming. I'm just thinking about games now. The importance of comedy. And before the video started rolling, before I hit record, he mentioned something about, Josh, I watched your Life Lessons channel. And I've been thinking about this channel and what it's about and also just the name and how it applies to the content that I'm providing here. And there does seem to be a mismatch. When I originally started this channel, I had some hopes that I would have more interviews with even like local politicians or something like that, or people who were involved locally, and just due to time constraints I haven't been able to do any of that. It's hard enough for me to even get people who are in my life normally to come out and chat on this as well, except for Kepler and Jarvis. Obviously they're always here, so it's been difficult enough to just organize that. So the nature of this channel has changed from its originally intended purpose, although I went back and rewatched the Welcome to Vigilant Citizen video, and it does accurately describe what this channel still is doing, but the name still isn't quite matching up. So I am thinking about renaming this channel, about doing a little rebranding. Maybe I should just call it the Dr. Zevia channel, since that is so often the drink of the day. God, I love these things. But, so I did a brain dump, and I've asked some of my friends, some of whom you've seen on here, just for their opinions, and I think I've narrowed it down to 3 potential new names. I have decided that I want to move away from the Vigilant Citizen moniker, as it's just not quite fitting with what the content is. So the big question is, of course, where are we moving it to? So I thought not only would I ask for their opinions on some of the names that I've thrown out here, but I figured I would make a video and ask all of you and get your perspective on some of these names that I'm thinking of. So when I think about this channel and what it's about, it's really about me sharing, like Adam said, my life lessons, but from sort of a pragmatic, practical view. My feet are firmly planted on the ground. I'm not, as you can tell from this channel, I'm not. My head isn't really in the clouds. I'm not talking about ethereal things that just kind of free floating out there and aren't really tethered to solid ground. I like to give lessons and advice and perspectives that are very practical, that you can presumably and hopefully take and apply to your own life in a lot of cases. There's other times that I talk about philosophy that is kind of high concept, but it still does apply more to how you can make your life better. And that's really the goal here. And so I want to have the name capture those kind of ideas, whatever name I come up with. So with that in mind, here are the top 3 that I've narrowed it down to, that I'm thinking of renaming this channel into, and I'm doing some rebranding. So the first one is A Slice of Pragmatism. My older brother Eric, who showed us all how to smoke a pipe last year, he liked the word pragmatic or pragmatist or pragmatism, and I think that is a lot of what you can find on this channel, is just very pragmatic viewpoints and pragmatic ideas. And the word pragmatic means ideas that have a focus on an outcome. So I'm really looking for a positive outcome. What can you do that actually works? So pragmatism isn't so much about Is it moral or ethical, or is it economical, but just doesn't work, right? So that's one. The second one that I'm toying with is the practical life, for the same reason as a slice of pragmatism, because practicality is what I really strive for on here. So that's the second one, and the third one is just one perspective. Sometimes that would be an ironic title or an ironic channel name if I have a guest on, but then I guess that would be a bonus. You would get two perspectives for the price of one. The price is currently free, $0, so if you double that, you're still paying $0. So it's still a deal. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get double at half off. 0 divided by 2 is still 0. So those are the three that I'm thinking of. I want to continue with a sense of humility too. I was thinking of things like, well, Western wisdom, or the American pragmatist, because I'm American. But that, I don't know, that makes me sound like I'm a little bit loftier than I actually am. And my wife pointed out, well, if you put Western wisdom, I think of cowboys and and horses and lassos, lariats, and that kind of thing. So you might want to be careful with that. So that was a good point. So again, those three are a slice of pragmatism, the practical life, or just one perspective. Let me know what you think. I do like the idea of ending every video with, hey, but that's just one perspective. A nice little catchphrase, right? And it retains some of that humility that I'm talking about. So let me know what you think. Comments below. Send me an email. The email address is in the comments section as always. Let me know if you think one of these is better than the other, or if you think I'm being stupid and I should keep Vigilant Citizen and it's perfect and I'm a big dope. Any feedback is welcome. All right, everybody, that's all I got for you today. Next time I see you, I'll probably have a different intro and a different closing for you because we'll have a different channel name. So thank you so much for your time. I'll see you next time. And until then, stay vigilant and enjoy the Dr. Juba caffeine.